What's up, guys? Xenon Great here. Today we're going to talk about Xaris. Xaris is a new mage, very low cost compared to most mages, and he's on a banner this weekend. He's got a very interesting kit, you could say, which we're going to talk about a little bit today. So to start out, his at max level he has 4,000 base attack, which is okay for a mage. It's kind of low, but at the same time his cost is extremely low. Now, you'll notice his attack interval is 4 seconds, and that sounds absolutely tragic, which it is, but at the same time, there's a reason for it, which we'll see. So what happens is he'll summon these souls of the damned around him. There's going to be 3 of them total. And you can see it says each attack deals 80% AoE damage from these souls of the damned, and they'll do damage to up to 5 enemies. These last for 30 seconds. But Xaris' base attack, so when these souls are on the field, he will attack those souls with this coercion, attack one soul of the damned every 4 seconds, hence the attack interval, and he increases their damage by another 40% for 5 seconds, but at the same time decreases their lifespan by 5 seconds. So it's interesting. He kind of hurts himself, but at the same time improving himself. Now, you'll see here when it says there's no souls on the field, he'll restore 6 rage per second, so he's not actually attacking enemies. He only attacks when he has these souls of the damned on the field. Now, this rage regen is extremely helpful because his ultimate, when it's used, he'll summon 4 of these souls of the damned, and it says reduces the summon number by 1 with each ultimate cast. So it's like he has a massive boost, and then he slowly gets weaker and weaker. You can kind of think of it as. And you can see the souls here on the left-hand side. So a minimum of 1 of these can be summoned. So he doesn't ever reach 0. It's kind of an interesting skill, I guess. Now, do you want to level it up? Yeah, you do. And we'll talk about later why this low rage cap is good. But in continuation, he has his passive, so when summoned, the souls of the damned enhance their next 2 attacks, and those attacks will deal 160% damage, and they inflict slow. This gets boosted up to over 200%, which is nice, and eventually more enhanced attacks. Now this guy, so Purgatory, after any of these souls of the damned disappear, the existence of the remaining souls of the damned will be extended by 1 second, which just goes up to 2 seconds. Now, it's kind of confusing, but also not. Like, you actually have to see him in battle to understand what the heck is going on with this guy, because he'll just summon these things, and then he'll attack one of them, and then that one will die, but then that one will increase the time that the others are on the field for. Anyways, let's talk about his awakenings. So on his first deployment, rather than summoning 3, he'll summon 2 more, so a total of 5 souls of the damned, which is really decent. I mean, he's low cost because it's probably best to place him down. So say you're doing Gear Aid 1, stage 21. You throw him down, he does all this stuff. Eventually, he's not very useful because he's only throwing down one of these souls, so you pick him back up. Then you put him back down, and I think that'll reset his ultimate count, but I don't know, because it says when first deployed. I don't know if that'll affect his deployment after being picked up. Anyways, classic, Awaken 2, bonus attack. Awaken 3, this passive, this basic attack will get enhanced. So when there are no souls of the damned on the field, every time he restores rage, there's a 5% chance to instantly gain full rage. Now, that's really good. Sure, eventually he lowers the amount of souls that he can summon, but also at the same time he's going to be placing more. Now, his Awakening 4, increased pen, that's always good. You know, less defense on the enemy, basically. And now, once again, his basic attack increases the effect duration of coercion on the souls of the damned by 5 seconds. Now, I believe this affects this existence time. Or sorry, it's got to be the damage. Because he'll do increase their damage by 40% for 10 seconds, yet reducing their existence time by 5 seconds. They don't make that very clear here. It also could be that attacks one soul with damned every 9 seconds, which increases the effect duration of coercion. I would assume that the effect duration is this 5 seconds. But yeah, guys, he's quite an interesting hero. I've yet to build him up and use him particularly because I don't need mages. But if you guys have any tips or tricks about this guy, let me know down in the comments. Let other people know. He's quite the interesting unit, to say the least. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.